Our detailed comparisons are made possible by users who subscribe. Please support us and subscribe.
Stuck choosing between the Sony 55 to 210mm and the Sigma 16mm lens? It's a classic zoom versus prime dilemma. One's a telephoto reach, the other a wide-angle dream. Let's get into it.
The Sony 55 to 210mm. It's a renewed lens, right? How does that affect the image quality? And is that zoom range really useful?
Being renewed, it's inspected and guaranteed. And that zoom is super versatile. Think capturing your kid's soccer game like you said, but also zooming in on birds in your backyard. That 82.5 to 315mm equivalent is a real reach, and it has optical steady shot to help keep those zoomed-in shots sharp.
The Sigma 16mm is a different story. That f/1.4 aperture is calling my name, but is 16mm wide enough for everyday shooting?
Absolutely. That wide aperture is fantastic for low-light situations, like indoor events or astrophotography. Plus, the 24mm equivalent field of view on a Sony APS-C sensor is great for landscapes and environmental portraits. Think creamy bokeh and sharp subjects, even when the light is fading.
Okay, so the Sony is about versatile reach, the Sigma is about low-light performance and wide-angle beauty, but let's talk about sharpness and clarity.
The Sony uses two extra low dispersion elements to combat chromatic aberration, which helps keep images sharp and clear throughout the zoom range. Plus, that optical steady shot really helps when you're zoomed in.
The Sigma, though, is packing some serious glass. 3 FLD elements, 2 SLD elements, and 2 aspherical elements. That's designed to minimize all sorts of distortions and aberrations, giving you exceptional sharpness and color accuracy, especially at that wide aperture.
Imagine capturing a stunning nightscape with minimal chroma and pinpoint stars, or a portrait with incredible detail and a beautifully blurred background.
Right, but here's the key difference. The Sony is a zoom, offering flexibility, while the Sigma is a prime, optimized for a specific focal length and maximum image quality.
Exactly. The Sony is fantastic if you need to be ready for anything. Sports, wildlife, travel. It's a jack of all trades.
The Sigma excels when you have more control over your shooting environment and want to prioritize image quality and that shallow depth of field. Think landscapes, street photography, or portraits in controlled lighting.
So ask yourself, do you value the flexibility of a zoom or the superior image quality and low light capabilities of a prime?
If you need a versatile lens that can handle a variety of situations and bring distant subjects into focus, the Sony 55 to 210mm is a solid, budget-friendly choice, especially as a renewed option.
But if you're chasing that dreamy bokeh, exceptional low-light performance, and stunning wide-angle images with incredible sharpness, the Sigma 16mm is the clear winner. Both are great lenses, but for different purposes. Don't miss out on our next in-depth review to help you make smarter purchasing decisions. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always in the know.